thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Mist rolling in from the Trent. Da 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 da. Oh, City Ground. Hello, everybody, folks. So good evening to you all, folks, and welcome back aboard once again, everybody, folks. Then to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, and I will bring you. I will be bringing you the watch on tape, everybody, for Nottingham Forest to take on Crystal Palace live in the Premier League. If you do watch the stream on the replay, please do make sure that you want to leave a like on the stream, hitting that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much indeed to everybody who's joined us here today, folks. And kickoff coming your way from 8 o'clock for this Monday night under the lights at the City Ground. Kickoff once more is 8 o'clock for this one between Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace. Ashik's in the house. Very good evening to you. Yes, I'll get on to that in just a moment. It is here. Let me just get my wire so that I've got power going across the two devices over the course of the night. There we go. But yes, Ashik, I have got a bet on the game tonight. I have gone for at least one goal to be scored in the match, so at least one, and I think there'll be two. Nottingham Forest or draw on a double chance, so I think that Forest will win the match. But just to be sure, I have left some leniency for a draw. I have also gone for at least 5 yellow or red cards in the match. So at least 5 cards in the match. And that will return me a grand total of £2.39 off a £1 stake, leaving the profit margin of £1.39. Good evening to Kate and Jonathan. How are you both doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. And you're betting Crystal Palace to win. Yeah, I don't think Palace have got the strength. Forest have been much better, and I think this should be a comfortable win at the City Ground for them. Forest have started the season tremendously well. I wouldn't expect anything more than a win for them, to be honest with you. So yes, I think tonight at the City Ground, by the River Trent, it is going to be the Tricky Trees. This is tonight. Yeah, 3-1, 2-0. I think Forest will. Yeah, Forest look much stronger at the minute. Forest have been the better. Yeah, well, I know Palace need a win, but Forest have been way stronger at the start of this season. Forest have really performed well at the start of this season. I don't expect anything more than a win for them. That's not even biased either. Genuinely, Forest are the better team right now, and Forest being at home should win this match. So 2-0 Forest for me. But yeah, I do love the City Ground, you know. I've been to 2 matches there under the lights. You know, nights under the lights at the City Ground. You can't beat it. It's a fantastic little ground. Tell you what. Yeah, I was there to witness them get knocked out by Manchester United in the Carabao Cup. I think it was an 88th or 89th minute winner from Casemiro. It was cut in. Yeah. Palace are losing. I don't see Palace coming out of this with anything. I think Palace will be very lucky to get anything out of this game. Obviously, I mentioned in the predictions video, obviously, just they ended the season so well, didn't they, last season? And then this season, it's just been really drops off. I don't think they've had a win. They've not really performed well. Forest, on the other hand, well, what more can you say about them? They beat Liverpool at Anfield, for Christ's sakes. Why would you not have them down to win this match? No, we're doing Man City. We're doing Man City. I'm doing Man City, Sparta Prague. Yeah, we're doing City and Arsenal midweek. The 3 o'clock watch along on Saturday this weekend will be Brighton v Wolves, just to get that out of the way right now for you all. It is a limited choice in terms of 3 o'clock kickoffs on Saturday, but I am going to be doing Brighton Wolves for you. It is 2 double headers and a Friday night game over the course of this Premier League weekend coming, which is game week 9. Nottingham Forest are in action again on Friday. They are away to Leicester. I will be live for that game also. So, yes, you will get 5 Premier League watch-alongs over the course of 3 days. It will be a double header on Saturday and a double header on Sunday because, of course, there is no 12:30 kickoff available to us on Saturday. Let's have a look at the team news then. It's Nottingham Forest to begin with. Ooh. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? I can feel another wisdom tooth coming through, by the way. I'm getting my second wisdom tooth come through here on the left, on this side. I had that one for about a month ago, or 2. That's been there for a while. And now that, only a little bit of it. And that one's starting to come through as well now. I can properly feel it now. I mean, for ages, it's been a really large bump. And, yeah, today it's kind of... The gums sort of gone down a bit. And I'm starting to feel the tooth come through. I expect that will start to cut through by tomorrow. So a 4-2-3-1 formation for Nottingham Forest sees Matt Sells begins in goal, a back four of Murillo, Alex Moreno, former Villa man, Nikola Milenkovic and Ola Aina in the back four, a midfield. Split into 2 parts, a defensive 2 of Ryan Yates and Nicholas Dominguez plays behind the attacking midfield 3, which is Elliot Anderson, Callum Hudson-Odoi and Anthony Elanga, a former Chelsea man and a former Manchester United man there, both thriving in Forest colours, and leading the front by himself is Chris Wood. On the bench for Nottingham Forest, Carlos Miguel, Morato, Nico Williams, Andrew Omabamidele, who I refused the shirt off, of course, if you remember, Harry Toffolo, Willie Bolly, Tyrell Awani, Jota Silva, and Ramon Sosa. Crystal Palace play a 3-2-4-2-1, which sees Dean Henderson in goal, a back 3 for them, which consists of Mark Gahey, Maxent Lacroix, and Trevor Chalabar. The midfield 4 is Tyreek Mitchell, Daniel Munoz, Jefferson Lerma, Daichi Kamada, and Will Hughes. Then the front 3 is Daichi Kamada, Jefferson Lerma, and Eberieze, and Eddie Nketiah. No, Jefferson Lerma's in the midfield, sorry. There we go, got it right in the end. On the bench for Crystal Palace, Remy Matthews, Joe Ward, Nat Klein, Caleb Kapora, Jeffrey Schlupp, Adam Wharton, Asher Agbinon, Ismail Assar, and Jean-Philippe Mateta. And I do refuse to look at the league table this Premier League weekend. So we're going to get ready for kickoff now at the City Ground. That's proper coming through. That is going to cut through tonight. That gum is, yeah, that is slowly cutting, yeah. I'm at that age now where I'm starting to get wisdom teeth. I just hope they don't cause me any problems. So we are about to kick off, 5 minutes away. We're just waiting for the Monday Night Football studio to switch to the in-stadium coverage, shall we call it? I'm not sure who's in the studio for MNF tonight. But yeah, I do reiterate the fact that I said I do see Forest winning this very comfortably. Let me know your scoreline predictions or just result predictions down below in the chat. I would be very surprised if Crystal Palace come out of the City Ground today with any points. And your referee for this one is Tim Robinson. The teams are in the tunnel and ready to rock and roll. And may I remind you as well that also we now have the confirmation that next weekend is going to be a no room for racism weekend as well. This is a no room for racism Premier League weekend. So players ahead of kickoff on this match will be taking the knee with the reminder, there is no room for racism in our beautiful game. If you do see, hear or encounter upon any form of racial discrimination, then you must challenge it, report it, change it. That is the message by taking the knee. Challenge it, report it, change it. Another way to remember it would be see it, say it, sorted. The important message, though, is there is no room for racism in society, but most importantly, in our beautiful game. And yes, Palace in yellow, as you can see, Palace's yellow kit lineup, their yellow lineup graphic, is the only lineup now that causes my Lunapic editor a bit of trouble. As you can see, there is white dashes on the lineup provided by Crystal Palace when they play their yellow kit. And unfortunately, due to that, it causes those two rips kind of in the Nottingham Forest lineup. Now, I actually think it looks all right because I guess you could kind of say, well, that's an eagle's claw. You know, that's an eagle ripping the paper with its claw. But it still annoys me. There will be no 12:30 kickoff live from Realltom Football on Saturday. It's a double header and a double header only. Because I am booked into the Robert Jenrick event, so it's too late for any changes. I will be going to the Robert Jenrick event, which is on Saturday at 12 o'clock. Until 2 o'clock. We'll talk about it after the Shakhtar match, eh? Yes, Arsenal v Shakhtar Donetsk will be live on Realltom Football tomorrow night. We are at the Emirates, and it is Shakhtar Donetsk who visits the Emirates. It is the game on Prime tomorrow. 8 o'clock kickoff in the Champions League, Arsenal v Shakhtar Donetsk. I will be live for that from 7:45. And Mulligan's Hire is going to now be sung by the Forest fans. The famous old song, which really signifies how important the City Ground is to Nottingham as a city and Nottingham Forest as a club. Its iconic location next to the River Trent is a huge factor of the song, and players take the knee ahead of kick-off. And we're off and running. Forest against Palace. Nope, I'm sorry, matey. Arsenal don't come first always. I'm an Arsenal fan. I am an Arsenal fan. So yes, normally I'd do Real Madrid Dortmund, but no, not tomorrow night, matey, because Arsenal are in action, so I will be doing Arsenal. Arsenal are first priority over everything, matey. So I'm afraid that obviously, if it wasn't Arsenal, if Arsenal weren't in action tomorrow, yeah, that'd be the first choice game probably. But Arsenal are in action, so yeah, that's going to be the first priority. Also, at the end of last season, I did make the decision as well that any FA Cup matches shown by the BBC will not be covered by me unless it's Arsenal. So, yeah, because I really don't like the BBC's coverage. I don't like the BBC. I don't like their coverage. It's always blurry. So, unless Arsenal are presented on the BBC in the FA Cup, no matches covered by the BBC will be live on this channel. Hughes. Let's put out a play by Murillo. Welcome to Busy Joke. How you doing, Busy Joke? Good to see you there. Saying, come on, Palace. I think Forest are the favourites, but maybe they'll be in with a chance for it at Palace. I mean, it's not been a great start to the season from Palace. I must say that. You just feel like ahead of this game, Forest being the home side and the form they've been in this season, you'd think they'd have the edge. Yeah. And that's not even being me. It's not even me being biased either. Because even though I'm an Arsenal fan, I have a massive soft spot for Forest. I mean, it's quite obvious actually that I have a bit of a soft spot for Forest. But here's Moreno. Yeah, I think the fans. I mean, whenever I visit Nottingham, the fans are fantastic. The fans are great. The stadium's great. The atmosphere's great. It's a club that, well, unless you're a Derby County fan, I don't really think Forest is a club that you can go wrong with. Eze. Chance for Crystal Palace. Eze. Off target from him. Found that space, didn't he? Eze. It's not too far away. Shot on the edge of the box. It's got no bend to it. Aina ran into Kamada. And Eze is the player this season with the most shots from outside the box. That shot from outside the box just a minute ago made it 15. He now leads that chart. And if he keeps on having shots from outside the box, he will continue to lead and extend his place on that list. One match. Foul on Aina. Oh, no, not Aina, sorry. 34. Oh, no, it is Aina. Sure. Liverpool are going to lose some games soon. Now, listen, I think Arsenal should get at least a draw against Liverpool. I'm hoping we beat them. And like I said yesterday, if that was Spurs playing Liverpool yesterday, Liverpool would have lost. Liverpool was so poor. And so lucky to beat Chelsea. And you just feel as though if that was Spurs in Chelsea's spot, Spurs would have battered them. And that's just pinpointed the gulfing quality between Spurs and Chelsea. But Liverpool are definitely going to struggle against Brighton. Elanga. And I think as well, they might have a problem in that game against Aston Villa at Anfield. Villa might just, Southampton might cause them a problem as well. I mean, we know that Southampton like to cause the big sides problems, and they did cause Manchester United problems. They caused us problems at the Emirates. They caused Leicester some problems and forced them to come back from 2-0 down. It's not going to be an easy road for Liverpool. Yates Elanga, last touch was off Mitchell for Crystal Palace. It will be a Nottingham Forest throw-in. I don't know if I mentioned to you this, but that Chesterfield game that I went to, do you remember that Chesterfield Forest game that I went to in pre-season? This lad sat next to me asked the steward if he can move into the Forest end. And this steward let him go and said, does anybody else want to move ends? And obviously, me being me, I didn't take a minute to think about it. I just went, yeah, mate, I want to move. Because they're actually fun to be around, the Forest fans, in a stand as well. They sing, that's what you want, and those Chesterfield fans were not singing. And I was so glad as well, you know, at that Brighton QPR game at Loftus Road, that I booked into the Brighton end, because if I was in the QPR end, I wouldn't have been part of singing. I would have been sat there with the grumpy, quiet QPR fans. Nottingham Forest fan, welcome to you. How are you doing? Welcome aboard. I did have some really good times, you know, in that pre-season. I felt like it was a good pre-season for me, that one. I enjoyed the matches that I went to. I didn't go to that many, but the ones I went to, I really enjoyed them. You know what I mean? I had, well, it was actually a very, very awkward week. Well, awkward 2 weeks, because 2 weekends straight, I went down to London. Because obviously the first weekend I had the QPR game booked, and the second weekend I had Arsenal at the Emirates. See, I only went to 3 pre-season games, but I enjoyed all 3 of them. And let's face it, if I didn't go watch Brighton once in pre-season, I think Luke would have had a word or two with me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out in the cup as well. I am looking to potentially book a match late for the next Carabao Cup round. Obviously, not in conjunction with Arsenal playing. Hudson-Odoi, oh, he skipped away from the challenge. He cuts it back for Yates. It was a bit of an awkward take for him. They keep the ball, Forest. Anderson, his shot is blocked. It's going to fall to Elanga. Elanga, Aina. And Eze wins the ball back for Crystal Palace. Lerma clears for Palace. Here's Hughes. And Eze. Lerma. Oh, Nketiah that was, sorry. Straight at Sells. Moreno. He's going to switch it over to Elanga. Hudson-Odoi makes the run. Aina's there too. Elanga has been bodied. The referee says no free kick. That's intercepted by Anderson. Now Milenkovic onto Aina. Elanga in support of him. Play to Elanga. Anderson, good touch, good control, dancing away. Moreno shifts it wide to the left. Hudson-Odoi and cut inside, but his shot was blocked. And this is skipping through Anderson. Corner it will be for Forest. Eze had one shot. I think Nottingham Forest been the better side, as you'd expect, the City ground. Forest corner, and it's off the line by Crystal Palace. Murillo onto Elliot Anderson, who has caused a bit of trouble in this opening 16 minutes. Clipped in by Anderson. There's a header off target. And it was Wood. It's all Forest at the moment. Palace under pressure and pegged at the back. That's sloppy from Mitchell. It's going to be a Nottingham Forest throw. Now, I'll tell you something right now. People have got to stop doubting this team now. People really have got to stop doubting this team, because we're looking at a team that this season have come out feeling really, really confident, full-blooded, getting these big results. And it really showed us just what Forest are all about, you know, that Liverpool win. It's launched into the box. Might drop for a corner if the last shot off a Palace player. That will be not from Aina. I could just see Nuno. Look, they tried to zoom in on him. Here's Munoz. Down the line to Will Hughes. Rare attack for Palace, and Aina chests that back to Sells. And so looking to feed that through. Dominguez just a little bit too far behind play to get to the ball. The long ball is intercepted. And here's Aina. Yates. Good tackle. Kamada. And Nketiah to shoot. I mean, you're thinking, well, Eze's there. Eze goes off on a run almost out of Nketiah's passing reach. Into space on that left flank. And stay with him, stay with him. You know, Nketiah could lay it off. It's going to be a free kick to Forest. To the door. He came under a little bit of pressure there as he was on the ball. Took a little bit too much time. Murillo, lovely turn. Mitchell gets the interception there. But falls to Aina. Ilanga. Ilanga to Dominguez. Moreno gets the ball in there. That's a vital header. Ilanga's done well there against Mitchell. Aina. Yates out wide to Ilanga. It's a delicious cross towards the back post. And it took a deflection. It'd be a corner. Wicked cross from Ilanga. Loops over the goalkeeper's head. It's a perfect weight for Chris Wood on the back post. And there's a touch from Chalobah. Was towards Wood. Back alive by Dominguez. And that's a header. And it's hit the inside of the post. Palace on the counter. And Nketiah. That is going to be a free kick to Crystal Palace. Elliot Anderson just a bit too aggressive there. A bit too nibbly. But Palace really struggling to contain Forest. And how close was that to getting in the back of the net, inside of the post? The tricky trees are close to scoring. There is a problem here for Anderson. Rui Pedro Silva is taking the place of Nuno Espirito Santo, who is suspended, and he's just having a word with his players as Yates just gets a bit of treatment and a drink. I think he's good to continue. Yates is a big lad. In fact, he was one of the few out of that team that obviously were in the Championship and got them promoted, that survived the cut. It's lots of new players. Forest, you know, Obviously not now. They're not now new, but obviously when they were first promoted, there was lots of new players that came in, preparing for the Premier League. And Nketiah there. Dominguez, Yates, throwing. Anderson. But yeah, throwing to Forest. That's a Palace. Hughes clip forward to Nketiah. Sells ball forward. It's a free kick to Palace for an offside. There's the flag. Lacroix. To Gahey. Hughes to Eze and Nketiah. Flicked out wide. Munoz. It's a scuffed shot. And it's comfortable for Sells in the end, who just watched it into his gloves. This is one for Wood to chase. But back there was the Croix, who did enough. It's been mostly Forest in this game. Munoz Yates. Anderson hooked to the door. He's going to beat Chalabar to the ball. And he's going to be fouled as well there by Munoz. That's a free kick at least. At least a free kick. Wouldn't be surprised if Tim Robinson brandished the card. It's a yellow card challenge, I think. Lucky to escape a booking. Not bad. It was not bad. I quite like Iceland's ready meals. I'll probably play this free kick short if I'm Moreno. We'll see. Gets a flick on. Wood's there. The clearance. Only as far as Dominguez. Corner. It will be to Nottingham Forest. Spike ball ready meal. For the carbonara, I should say. And it goes, oh. So who's going to get there? Milenkovic back to Sells. All there. Inez. Hudson-Odoi's touch. Just let him down there. Here's Lerma. Chalabar. Oh, here's the chance now. Ilanga. Kamada with the challenge. It was a good one. As they look at Dominguez, so potent. It's going to be a free kick there. Foul on Hughes. He does look like Jack Frost, doesn't he, with his white hair and his white beard. And he has a really good tackle from Dominguez. It was Marino's. I forgot his name now. Bloody hell. I know. Wide with Ilanga. And here's Yates. Flicked it across to Moreno. He was blocked off. That's, yeah, not a great one from Moreno, is it really? I'm saying Dominguez. It's Hudson-Odoi. Elliot Anderson. Dominguez. Anderson. Dominguez. Milenkovic. Forrest definitely had the line in share possession. Gahey with the clearance there. Just as Yates was about to spring forward. Aina. Ilanga. Mitchell. Good challenge. Well timed. It's going to be a long throw from Aina. Marilla. Now to Moreno. Sells to Dominguez. Milankovic. Yeah. Oh. Offside, does he say? Tim Robinson? Dominguez. Yeah, well timed again. Mitchell blocked off by Aina. Palace will have another throw-in. And with the long throw. Elanga clears. Free kick. Chalobah was cool. Lacroix. Chalobah Lerma. Kamada to Mitchell. As a foul on Eze, free kick. It will be to Nottingham to Crystal Palace. Eze, and this is with the challenge. Foul on Kamada. He's trying to keep the cards in his pocket in Tim Robinson, you can tell that. In the end, both teams have been all right. It's a good clash, this. Forest and Palace. When they face each other, it's a very, very equal clash. But Palace have shown their weaknesses more than Forest have this season. As they floats it in. I don't think Glasgow will last much longer, no. If Palace keep going on this run that they've been on, winless, few draws, but no wins, it's not good. Welcome into Chaos 9 Rider. Yeah, he'll get relegated. Southgate literally could relegate any club. Hughes. About 4 minutes to go in this first half. Einer. He was being tugged back. Yes, yellow card all day. Yes. Yes, it is. And there is a yellow card for my tally. I'm after 5 of them. And I'm after at least 1 goal in a match. And either a Nottingham Forest win or a draw. Henderson comes. I would have been after about 2 in the first half. But as the game drags on, the yellow cards will start to fly out of Tim Robinson's pocket. I would expect in most Premier League matches there to be at least 4 or 5 yellow cards. Yeah. Dominguez. It's a bit. Yeah. Kamada. Gahey. There's a. Yeah, well won back. Well won back, Forest. Delanga. That's a foul. That's a yellow card. No. Looks really Ooh. Looks clumsy. On Anderson there. Lerma to Gahey. Corner it'll be. And Chalobah. Looks to be in a bit of discomfort. He's an alright ref, is our Tim Robinson. I don't mind him. Not a bad ref. As a comfortably cleared by Yates. I reckon we'll get about 2 minutes at a time. There hasn't been many stoppages, but I think 2 minutes. As in Nketiah. As a good block. Yeah, 2 minutes we're going to have. Hughes. Oh, that's a yellow card. That's a yellow card. Really poor from Will Hughes. Not given, though. Played 1 minute already. No quizzes on Premier League matches, matey. No quizzes on Premier League matches, I'm afraid. Wood should have gone on his bike there a bit more. Sort of held himself back from running. Lenkovic, Yates. Got 20 seconds more. Moreno. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Can he get there? He will. Anderson. Brilliant cross. Wood. Oh! How close was that? Wood on the stretch. And very nearly a Forest opener. Well, the half-time score is 0-0. It has been delicious between these two. So yeah, half-time score at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest 0, Crystal Palace 0 at the break. I'm just going to double check those bookings to make sure I've missed no more. As far as I'm aware, I've got one. Just making sure that I've not missed any. Oh, there was two. There was two. Lerma got booked as well. I did miss one. Always worth checking the bookings just to make sure. So we need only 3 more in the second half. Just 3 more yellow cards required in the second half. And a goal, and a Nottingham Forest win or a draw. Should we get some bickies out? I fancy a bicky. Good old custard creams. Gotta love them. Gotta love a custard cream, ain't ya? So yeah, great first half football. Very meaty, very, very good clash. Very good clash. enjoyable. And both of them going at each other, and in the second half of that first half, it got a little bit more meaty, it got a bit more tackly, it got a bit more, oh, boo, and all that lot, you know what I mean, kind of stuff. It's a good one, this. It's a good one. When these two play, there is a little bit of needle and a bit of, really good battle. It's a good football match, Forest and Palace. I'm not going to lie about that. It is a good football match when these two play. That's the glory of love. Look at this, look. This advert's great. This Lloyd's advert is basically a dad, a father and a kid, a father and daughter, and they have a day out. There's about 5 or 6 transactions altogether. And the last one, a toy shop, gets declined because he freezes it. It's a great little advert, that. And then at the very end, the girl goes, "Daddy, can I have a doll?" And the dad just rolls his eyes, going, "Thank you, Lloyds. I appreciate the fact I can freeze my card." We're going to get the MNF analysis now on Sky Sports. Do get a conversation started in the chat, people. Because obviously, I can't talk at you for half an hour. For a quarter of an hour. Quarter of an hour. You know what I mean? I can't talk at you for a quarter of an hour without any football going on. But that last chance would, on the stretch, so close. And those in those early stages of the game, it just went Forest. But ping, ping, ping. They came ever so close. They should have scored. I mean, the tricky trees have made it a bit tricky for themselves because obviously they didn't score in that period where they were dominating, and now Palace got back into the game. It was very, very good battle, though. Very good battle. It's been, a good clash between two sides who don't really play similar styles of football. I think when you look at the games that Palace have lost, though, I feel as though Forest would win the games. I think that's the difference. And the difference as well between these two sides, obviously, look at the form guides. The difference is there for all to see. I mean, it's 1 defeat out of 8 games for Forest so far. And that humongous win over Liverpool was just priceless at Anfield. Getting out of that stadium with the 3 points was just amazing for them. And they were very close as well to getting the 3 points against Chelsea. Chelsea got an equaliser. There was a few disallowed goals, bit of late drama. I visited one country. One country. And I have visited the Canary Island of Fuerteventura before, and I don't plan really to visit that many countries in my life. I'm not that interested in travelling the world. I don't want to travel the world. I'm happy. As much as travelling the world sounds great, quite frankly, you know, I'm happy in the UK. I'm happy in the UK. I'm happy living my life, and I'm just enjoying my life, you know. I don't feel the need to go on all these holidays abroad or, you know, go travelling the world. You know, I just, you know, if I get offered a holiday or I choose to go on holiday abroad, I enjoy it. But I appreciate the UK. And to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of hot weather. So staying in the UK suits me because I'm not that big of a fan of hot weather. Mm. 45 degrees. Yeah, I can't cope with that. Like, anything higher than 20 and I'm not happy. Like, every now and again, a bit of sun. I don't mind it. But I am not a person of hot weather. I don't like hot weather. I don't do hot weather. I don't get on with it. You know, hot weather just isn't something I appreciate. And when you sat there as well, and the worst thing is when it's boiling hot and there's no football, you just sat there thinking, what the hell do I do with my life? Because you think it's so hot. I've got no football. If we don't beat you, out. I'm sure you do. Listen, I don't doubt that you do. And maybe one day I will visit your islands or something, you know. But, you know, at the minute, I'm just at that stage in life. You know, I'm just not interested in going abroad, honestly. Like, a reason for me to go abroad would be maybe for a Champions League match or something. But I'm not that into my holidays. Like, I like a holiday, but I don't feel the need to go abroad for a holiday, you know, because I am quite happy in a 3-star hotel in the UK, in a beer garden, enjoying myself. You know what I mean? That holiday I took in July, a week away in Paynton, down in the southwest, was more than enough for me. 3-star hotel. Yeah. Loads of different characters, yeah, who were on holiday. You know, some were a bit drunk, but I fit in there. You know, it was fun. You know, nights out down Torquay, all that lot. At the minute, that's enough for me. That was my first ever holiday by myself, by the way. That holiday I took to Torquay was the first time that I'd spent a week alone. Right, yeah. It was my first independent holiday. And it was great. I loved it. Everything about it, getting up at 6:10 in the morning for the train, everything about it was a great holiday. And the joy as well. Do you know what I really, really loved about that holiday? I arrived at the seaside after a 4.5 hour journey at 10:30 in the morning. Yeah, and with me, with me, it's just not for me. Like for me, as I say, the UK does me good. You know what I mean? I am, you know, one of those people, one of those Brits who, I mean, Benidorm would probably suit me. I don't know, man. I'm definitely not one for the luxury. You know, I'm definitely not one for the luxury. You know what I mean? I love football. I love the UK. I love being on the railway. And yes, it wouldn't hurt to go abroad every now and again. But I am just one of those people who, as I say, just, you know, I'm happy. You know what I mean? As opposed to going to Alaska or Norway for New Year, you know, I'm quite happy going on a coach tour each New Year. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that mystery coach tour that I go on each year for New Year, great. It's been more than enough. Winning from the train. What as one day, but at the minute I'm just not that person for the luxury, as I say. You know what I mean? I've turned down. I mean, look, I went on 2 holidays to Ventura, and after that, I've turned down 3 holidays abroad now. It's 3 times I've turned down a holiday abroad. I turned down a trip to Fuerteventura for a 3rd time. I turned down a cruise trip because I wanted to go to the UK instead. You know, what I mean? It's not like I'm not being offered the chances to go abroad. I'm just turning them down at the minute because I'm just not. It's just not my cup of tea going abroad at the minute. Like I'm not scared of flights or anything. I'm not scared of planes. But on that second trip to Fuerteventura, I did actually start feeling a bit homesick halfway through the trip. You know what I mean? I enjoyed the trip and I enjoyed the sun. I enjoyed all the food, but I was homesick. Because my personal preference is just a great British holiday by the seaside. You know, in a 3-star hotel or something, or a caravan park. Which is why, even though I probably, to begin with, would be on the poor side of rich holiday, poor holiday, I would still prefer the poor holiday. Forest throwing. And on that rich holiday, poor holiday program, which comes on Channel 5 every Sunday, I've not seen that many, which has made me think I want to go there. The Sahara Desert, no thanks. Norway, not for me. I mean, the only one that I've seen was like Spain, Morocco kind of area. Yeah, that might be all right for me. But that's kind of the line. Here is Dominguez. Hudson-Odoi blocked by Hughes. Retrieving the ball though, Moreno. Left hand side, last touch off Munoz. Milenkovic is in there. Palace clear their lines, but not for very long. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. And out wide, Moreno with the ball across, and Wood just couldn't quite get there in time. And Nketiah with the clearance. It's going to be Forest's ball, no matter what. Murillo. Forward by Sells. And Dominguez. Space for him. Dominguez cross. It's going to be switched to Elanga. And Aina. Yates. Lovely play. Ball in towards Anderson. Cleared away by Palace. Yeah. I mean, I think Forest might get the win in the end, but yeah, it's going to be a draw for the majority, I think. I think Forest might have the edge, though. I mean, as long as we get a goal, it doesn't matter too much to me. Yates. Anderson, he slipped into Lacroix. And Palace to counter. Jefferson Lerma. And it might be able to feed Eze, but cleared away by Forest. Okay, he Chalabar. Here's Munoz. Now, Lacroix. Hughes cleared away well. Forward by Hughes, Kamada. And Munoz out wide. There's the cross. Way too heavy. And we'll peter out for a goal kick. No, I don't like Eddie Nketiah. Not at all. Don't rate him. Glad he's gone from Arsenal. Anderson with a flick on. Here he is again. Looking to feed it through to Wood. I think it might have been Gahey who intercepted that. Control forward to Kamada. Lovely ball from Munoz. Took it down well. Chalabar onto Munoz. Munoz digs out the cross. Eze Save by Sells. A double save by him. And I think the flag is up. Who's offside? Is it Kamada? I think it's Kamada who's offside, maybe. Not quite sure where the offside is. There's a heavy touch. Dominguez pressuring Lurkens. Oh, fling me pen that way. We do. Conservative Partain. Hughes, big block in there. Huge block. Now Yates. It's a meaty one, this. It's a good, well-balanced football match. Great battle. Hughes will bounce out of play for the Forest throw. Yeah, I don't think Palace will win. Murillo. Here's Milenkovic. Aina. Hudson-Odoi. Sets up Dominguez. The shot was straight at Henderson. I'm just waiting for my bookings. I'm waiting for my bookings, me. So I can add dots to me little, dots and ticks. And once a goal goes into the back of the net, I'll tick off the over 0.5 as well, because we only needed one goal in the game. But it does need to equate to a Nottingham Forest win or draw. And there needs to be 3 more yellow cards. Lerma. Yeah, well done. Well done, Forest. Anderson. It's a foul. Offside anyway. Yeah, have a good night, man. I bet it's almost midnight for you. Ashix, I'll see you tomorrow. Or Mitchell. But it's Ida past him. He has an overlap. Anderson. Out to Yates. He's run himself into a dead end at Yates. He should have crossed. Yeah. Kamada, Eze. Into Nketiah. Can he get a pass off? That's a shot. Bit of space of Gahey. Hudson-Odoi. And now the counter's on for Forest. Anderson. Moreno. Dominguez. Hudson-Odoi. Back heel to Dominguez. Hudson-Odoi. Ball across. That's a foul on the edge of the box. Not given by the referee. Nketiah. It's a free kick, yeah. He'll get booked. He'll get booked. I felt like he was a foul on Yates, though, beforehand. I did feel like it was a foul on Yates first. And yeah, Anderson concedes the foul. It's 3 yellow cards. Should have gone under. Should have gone under 3.5 or something like that. It's not going to be many goals this match, tell you that. Hughes leaves it for Eze. It clips the bar. Was there a touch with off Sells as well? There's a deflection. It does get a palm onto the bar from Sells. Good save. Yeah, great save, Matt Sells. Short corner routine back to Hughes. Cut back to Eze. And lifted over the bar. Was there a nick? Yes, there was. Yes, there was a nick. Bit of a corner. Short corner again. Hughes. Eze. Cross. The sent in there. By deflection, it will be a switch to Munoz. Kamada. Lerma. Clipped in from Munoz. Good use of the body from Aina. Very good use of the body to block his man off. Goal kick to Forest. And there's going to be a change for Forest. Jota Silva will come on to replace Anthony Elanga here. So substitution for Forest is Anthony Elanga, replaced by Jota Silva. Hughes. Oh, outreach Eze, who did take it down and he slipped. He slipped. Jota Silva. Forward by Milenkovic. Here's Dominguez on to Moreno. Munoz, Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, there's the cross. It's not gone out, you know. Yates, he's going to keep it in. Ina. Oh, Jota Silva, yeah, Anderson. Takes it down. Anderson. Still a chance for Forest. Hudson-Odoi shifts his body. Still Forest. Still Forest. Murillo. Good spell of possession here, Forest. Murillo, that's giving away to Lerma. Yeah, that ball, yeah, he's covered. Milenkovic has got it covered, yeah. Nice work there, Milenkovic and Ina. Working together just to close down on Eze. Moreno forward looking for Elliot Anderson. It's going to fall here to Chris Wood. Oh, it's in! Nottingham Forest! Finally, the Tricky Trees have their lead. Yeah, he strikes it. Shouldn't go in. But it does. It's poor goalkeeping, Dean Henderson. Probably should save it. Doesn't matter though. Squeezed under his arm. Back of the net. 1-0 Forest. One 0 Forest then. And Mateta being readied by Glasner. And he is on for Nketiah. We still need 2 more yellow cards. And as long as Forest win the game or draw the game, paired with the 2 more yellow cards, I should be in for my prize. Footy from Yates, corner for Palace. I will just double check to make sure I haven't missed any yellow cards, because I do sometimes miss them. I haven't missed any as of yet. This corner sent in. Lerma went up, and I think that was Chalabar who had a go. Yeah. Well, I always said this was Forest's game to lose. And it is now definitely Forest's game to lose. They're in the winning position. They're the ones who've struck first. They've been the better team all season. It's going to be a free kick. Come on, pair up a yellow card, Tim Robinson. Yep, the card's coming out. One more. One more, please. Just one more now. Yeah, kick the ball away. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Because I need one more yellow card now. Here's Elliot Anderson. Munoz went in with the challenge. Forest throw. 21 minutes. One more yellow card. And a Forest win or draw required. We've had the goal scored. So that's now asked the question. Because when you've gone over the required goals, doesn't matter how many more are scored. Munoz, Hudson-Odoi. Oh, Anderson, here we go. Forest could be in for a second here. Elliot Anderson, save with the legs from Henderson. Yates, blocked. Einer. Clipped in. There's a header in there. Still alive for Forest. Hudson-Odoi hangs it. Oh, what a chance. What a chance for Forest to double the lead. Go on, book him. Book him. Finish this off for me. Finish this one off for me, the booking tally. You going to book him? Finish off my tally. So all I want now, one more booking. No, no booking. Here's Jota Silva. Ooh. It's going to be a corner, yeah. Corner Forest. Just the corner there. Einer. Anderson ball in. Henderson punches away. Hudson-Odoi. Jota Silva. Do you want a corner? Yes, he has for Forest. Yes, he has. Corner sent in. Yeah. Two substitutions coming on now. I'll read those out in a moment. Here they are, Will Hughes and Tariq Mitchell going off. Replacements are Ismail Assar and Jeffrey Schlupp for Crystal Palace. And yeah, they've not responded that well to going a goal down. Forest looking a bit more at ease now in the game. Come on, come on. One more bad challenge. Come on, that's what I need. And a booking. Watch the ref not giving up a booking out. Just to wind me up. Well, Palace, part of a winless 4 in the opening 8 games, but Forest, nothing to worry about for them. They've already won, I think, 2 or 3 games. And this could be a 4th or 3rd. And Jota Silva looking to make sure of that. And Elliot Anderson is free. Evades Munoz's challenge. And there is a block in there. What a chance though for Forest. Let's have a look here. Is there a hand? No, it's his chest. It's his chest. It's a corner. Oh, back post header straight down the throat of Henderson. Jota Silva with a little nudge on Henderson there. Nothing major. Just want to check my booking count again. I want to make sure I've not missed any. Definitely 4. Yeah, 4 of them. Still want one more. Yeah, I did miscount in the first half. Teta. Goal kick. Couldn't reach it. Forest changes. Dominguez. Not Dominguez. Moreno, sorry, going off. Replacements. Morato and Nico Williams. Also going off is going to be Elliot Anderson. So 2 changes for Forest. Elliot Anderson and Alex Moreno. Replacements Nico Williams and Morato. There you go. Forward by Dominguez. And Hudson-Odoi with the takedown. Williams in there. Here's Lerma. Munoz. Blocked off by Jota Silva. Kamada. Schlupp. Mateta. Oh, and Sells held on. Morata and Nico Williams tag teaming. Still gets the ball. Across. Mateta. Lerma. Munoz. Eze. Kamada. Kamada. We have a ball inside. Ooh, Mateta. Schlupp. Good save by Sells. Great save. Saw it a bit late. Good save. Eze. Got a header away. Jota Silva. Ooh. Yeah, Hudson-Odoi's got a head injury. Yeah, Hudson-Odoi. There is a Forest player getting ready on the touchline. There's Nuno, look. Behind that glass. Well, Awani's one that's ready to come on for Forest. I think this is going to be leading to Hudson having to go off. I think it might be a concussion as well. Yeah. The full official's got a concussion paper in his hand. Yeah. Well, we'll get the change up in a minute. Awani's going to replace Wood for the remaining time. Yeah. Hudson-Odoi replaced as a concussion substitute for Souza, I think. I still would like one more yellow card. Somebody can just do something a little bit dirty. Perhaps. Give me my yellow card. I'm happy. Go on. Oh. I wanted it to be a bad challenge. Williams, Awani, offside, surely. Jota Silva's there. Murillo. Have I missed any? I missed any. Sky don't indicate them all. 4. Souza. Right, so last touch off Schlupp. Was it? Yeah, it was. Awani, go on. Yeah, put a bad challenge in. Time waste. Do something though. Jota Silva with a cross. Awani. Williams Souza. Forest forward again. Definitely looks like Forest have got the win in the bag. Just looking for that one more booking. Wrap up the winning. It's for me. Right, so. Souza. Ooh. Well done by Munoz there. One more change. The change is going to be Asher Agbinon to replace Daiji Kamada. Go on, give him a booking. It's a very good challenge. Very good challenge. And too many of them. I'll tell you something. Too many of the challenges have been good. It's the problem. My bookings just haven't come for me. Dominguez got a cramp. It's been the problem. It's been some really good challenges. Not enough late ones. And the ref has been quite reluctant to bring out the yellow card. It's been an alright game, actually. I'm just wanting one more booking now, mate. I want my 5 bookings and I'm done. I know Forest have won. Palace ain't coming back. I just want a booking now. One more booking. Go on, just put in a bloody match. It's frustrating me. One booking. It's bloody frustrating. What, we gone 20 minutes now without a booking? My pen is waiting to do the tick. $7 minutes more. Surely one more booking in 7 minutes. Come on. You can't go nearly half an hour without a booking. Or can you? Lerma. Blocked. Chalobah picks up Awani. Ball across. Very comfortably cleared by Milenkovic. Jota Silva, go on. Force a foul. Something. Yeah, come on. Book him. But, oh, piss off. You're trying to wind me up. Oh. That's a booking. No? One booking. Sells gets it away. Mateta heads it over. And yet still, I await a booking. Unless I've missed one. If I've missed one, then I will be happy. No, I haven't. Frustrating. And ball. Come on, Tim. Pull out the card. Williams will get there, will he? Puts it out for a throw-in. Yeah, that's a booking. Come on, ref. That's a booking. That's a booking. There we go. We're in. We're in. 5 bookings. Absolutely brilliant. That's a booking. I was waiting for that. There we go. Now I'm happy. That's a booking. There's 5 of them. Lovely jubbly. Dominguez. Souza. Munoz. Yeah, I can enjoy the match now. Forest have won. Forest ain't going to lose the match. I said double chance Forest or draw. We've had 1 goal. We've had 5 yellows. What more have I got to do? The bet's won. Pretty much. We're throwing. Yeah, and the reason why I'm now counting the bookings with dots on the paper is because on that Leeds game, I miscounted my bookings. I wanted over 4.5. I counted 3 of them, and there was actually 5 of them. So I'd won it, but I tore up the paper. So that's why now I'm counting them. Oh, here we go. Grandstand finish. 3-on-1. Just, ooh. Look at the watch. Nottingham Forest get the job done. They continue their brilliant start to this season. The tricky trees are flying high, whilst the Eagles have got broken wings. They finish in a 1-0 defeat at the City Ground. I knew defeat was coming for the Eagles, and they are yet to win a game. It's the first time, in fact, in the Premier League season where Crystal Palace, as part of 4 teams, have not won their first 8 games. The full-time score at City Ground, in a celebratory City Ground, is Nottingham Forest 1, Crystal Palace 0. And it is a big win for Forest. But it's one I expected of them. They've started this season so well. They've been really growing up this season. They've been really growing up this season. They've been really positive. That win at Anfield really summarised the journey that Forest are on this season. And that league table, Forest back in the top 10. They are up to 8th on a +2 goal difference with 13 points to their name. Only behind Spurs on goal difference. As for Crystal Palace, well, they are in the relegation zone. Goal difference keeps them behind Ipswich. They are in that relegation zone alongside Wolves and Southampton. They just cannot find a win. And indeed, that bottom 4 has not won a single game. Wolves, Southampton, Palace and Ipswich all yet to win a game. Everton starting to turn their fortunes around. The goal difference is looking a lot better. The points are looking a lot better for Everton. As for Crystal Palace, Southampton, and especially Wolves, not really daylight. 5 yellows was what I wanted, and 5 yellows is what I got. Well, like I said, a great night for the Tricky Trees, but for the Eagles, it's a broken wing. Folks, I want to thank you all so much for your company tonight. We are going to let you go. It's 9:59. Have a good night. And folks, we will see you all tomorrow. Arsenal back in action. Hopefully we win the game. Shakhtar Donetsk are the visitors to the Emirates Stadium tomorrow. Arsenal Shakhtar live from 7:45 in the Champions League. Remember, that is the game on Prime. So if you do not have a TNT Sports subscription, but you do subscribe to Prime, then fear not, because you will be able to view the game free of charge as part of your Amazon Prime Video subscription. Until then, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.